Hello, all of you are back.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
That.
Yeah, let's get started. Yeah. Now we're talking about. So you have experience with five-stored building, but now you wanted to go with 25-stored building. Then what is that you have to do? So any guess? So what do you do practically? So since it is a construction project, PS we have to mandatorily use. At least let us go step by step. What are the parameters we can consider? Okay. So since it is a project related.
Sir, the screen.
Okay, I wanted to share. Yeah, I'll share that one. Not an issue. Okay. So let's take one by one. Okay. Since it is construction related, it is a construction related project. So we can use SAP PS. First of all, this is clear, very clear. All of
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you can create a project now. Suppose. So I have created a project, but how and what is the structure I have to create? As we discussed, structure is important, isn't it?
Yeah.
So structure is important for us to create. Now, but in your previous structure, you have already experience with your project, but you have your operative structure means it is already existing project. Okay, so that's what I mean. Already you used project systems. So in your five-stored building, operative structure for five-stored building. Okay, building is available in SAP PS. Shall we use same thing? Repeat. Shall we copy that and make use of for 25 stored building? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Any other guess?
Sir,
No,
initial time of definition of project time, we are planning for a 10th floor building construction.
See, it doesn't matter actually. Don't get into like 5th floor or 6th floor, 7th floor. Like whatever plan. This the number of floors are different. That's it. As simple as that one.
As per our
Nishankar.
class example, we will follow that one only. That I am telling.
Yeah, it's okay. Even 10 floors, 5 floors doesn't matter. What I'm saying is there is a difference in number of floors. That's the idea. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's what we are saying. See, you have in system 5 stored or 10 stored doesn't matter, but it is there is a huge difference between number of stores. That is what you need to take. Okay.
Okay.
Now tell me whether can I use the same project for my 25 stored building. Shall we use same project for our 25 stored building?
Cannot use.
My point of view also we cannot use, sir, because this is different. 5-storied is different, and 25 is different. Two heavy difference is there between these two.
If not, what are the reasons? Okay. Oh, yeah. What are the reasons? Now tell us.
What are the reason means from the point of view materials, activities, resources, employees. Yeah. Employees, sir. Employees, resources. That means materials.
First of all,
It may be
hold
different.
on. So materials, where do you assign? You are telling materials, okay?
Because
Where do you
the
assign
levels
materials?
are different.
Where do you assign? You
Materials
assign
means
this for network activity. Okay, under network activity, you assign these materials. Okay,
Yeah.
same is the case. Where do you assign? Resources, other resources, maybe employees and other stuff.
employees also will come
Activities.
under the network activity only. Yeah.
Correct. That's what my question. Answer to my question. Then we'll come to that one. That also you assign under all network activities only.
Yeah.
Means what is your lowest level here?
Network activity.
Correct. But see, before that, what you need to understand is structure means it includes even lowest level.
Yeah, levels. Yeah.
Correct. But we are talking about below that lower level of lower level. That means least level. These materials, labor, other resources, what you are saying is at lowest level.
Bottom. Yeah.
Bottom. But I'm not even talking about bottom. I'm talking about a high level. Structure means it starts from
No,
higher level, isn't it?
structure is higher level because a project
It starts
definition.
with it
Project
starts with higher
definition.
level.
Yeah.
Starts with higher level. Now,
Obviously,
if you
project definition. Yeah.
yeah, now if you have five-story building, the way you use tools, the way you use resources, the way you plan all your activities is different from what you look after the 25, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you wanted to go for 25 stored building, first of all, your design, just let us even talk about first step of design. First of all, you have to come up with the design. That is nothing but your BOM or
Yeah.
specifications.
Yeah. Design.
Okay, specifications. Now,
Before that, land also required. Before that. Yeah.
no, land is fine. Land is like fixed. That doesn't matter actually. How many floors you construct land, I'm not worried about. Okay. First worry about design. Suppose your design outcome, nothing but specifications. You are you if you wanted to build 5 floor or 10 floors, the column size what you use it, the beam size what you use it,
Yeah.
is it not going to vary?
Yes, varies. Yeah.
Correct. Your beam size and column size, all of them will vary.
Yeah. The bricks
So
structure
if beam
also.
size and column size is varying,
Yeah.
obviously all that you are saying materials and resources, all these are not going to vary.
Yes, it varies. Yeah.
Obviously, that is where you can't use same structure what you have for this. First of all, that structure is not enough for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, you have to build a new structure. So for building new structure from scratch, why? Because you are building kind of new to the organization, kind of ETO new to the organization, isn't it? This is new to the organization.
Yes.
Is it just an extension?
No, it's new.
New
It's
to the
completely
organization.
new,
It is
new
first
sir.
time you are building the 25 floor.
Yeah. It's new to
So
organization.
new to the organization, in that case, you don't have much of details to go for network activity based planning. Means you do not have 80% to 100% of your data, first of all.
Yes.
Information is not available. Then what is that you have to do? Okay, you are into similar industry, construction industry. That doesn't mean that you are capable of building 25 floors, isn't it? Now, what is that you have to do? Now, here you need to understand at one shot you cannot go for activity based. That this network activity based planning, we also say that activity based planning, that is ABC. Have you heard about that? ABC, activity based cost planning. ABC planning. Okay. Now you can't go with activity based cost planning. Then what is the alternative? Here you need to go step by step process.
Yes. Structures. Sequence.
So what is that step by step process? What is that? That means you have to go and
Sequence.
create only to an extent of WBS at initial phase.
Yes.
Create only WBS structure for a project. That means you are not going and creating the activities. See that if it is five-story building, you just copy the existing one, you modify if required. See, suppose same five-story building somewhere you are constructing, somewhere, okay. That somewhere is the soil strength may not be same, and you have to go for more strength or more whatever you name it. So those are small changes. In
Yes.
that case, you can still use same structure. You make modify changes, like same use network cost planning. You change number of hours required, material is required, cement and other stuff. But this you are talking about 24 billing. First time you are doing it. In that case, you have to go step by step process for cost planning. So that is what we are going to discuss here. Okay, step by step process for cost planning. So now what is that we are going to do? So here once you create only WBS structure, then in that case we have to go with hierarchy cost planning, hierarchical. Cost planning. That we also say WBS cost estimate.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the first step. If you do not have clarity, that means here you know only, I mean approximately, less than 20% of cost estimate, your accuracy. Okay, less than 20% of accuracy of your planning. Okay, are you getting me? If you know only 20% of accuracy of your bill of material and something like that, then you have to go with hierarchical cost estimate. That is nothing but WBS cost planning. If you know 80 to 100%, what is the cost estimate you have to go with? ABC, activity based planning. Okay, so any planning what we are using, we should understand that what is the accuracy level. So it is phase one. That means in phase one you know only 20% accuracy. That means you are only discussing with your, someone said like ask for quotation from someone, ask for information from some one of my friends already executed 25 stored billing. I go and sit with him and I'll ask him cost estimate, give me that cost estimate, how it is going to be. Then he will explain me high end WBS elements. Oh, okay, yeah, for this is the cost and this is the cost. It is only at high level. He won't give you complete picture of it. Okay, that is where your accuracy level is 20% only. Since you are doing first time, you are not aware of it. His experience is different and your experience is different, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, here your level of accuracy is less than 20%. That's where you go with activity, I mean hierarchical cost estimate. So this is what we are going to discuss. How it is going to happen is we'll see that in the system. Are we clear? Where do you go for hierarchical cost estimate?
As you said, in this case, there are 25 floors, right? So if that is the case, you need to capture each and cost of each and every floor. So is that in this case, we need 25 WBS elements?
No. Nothing to do with 25 or 5 WBS. It is only WBS is the structure, no network activities. Frankly speaking, here there are no activities are available. So you don't have that kind of planning. First of all, you don't have that kind of clarity. So see, activities will give the duration and all, isn't it? Isn't it? Where activities will carry? Activity will carry durations and dates.
Yes.
Yes.
If you are going with hierarchical cost estimate, what does it mean?
It is a hierarchy, but it's
Do you have any durations and dates here?
no durations and nothing is there.
Yes, durations and dates are not at all there. Dates are not available.
Yes, it's only available with the activities
Yes.
and network activities.
Yes. If these are not available, what you are doing? First of all, suppose if someone asks, like, no, what is your budget for 25 floor billing? What is that you are going to say? Yeah, maybe 25 crores. Of course, each floor is 1 crore. I mean, 25 floors, 25 crores. That ball figure you are going to give. Do you have any clarity on I'm going to use this much of cement and this much of gravel, this much of iron, this much of things? No, you don't have any clarity. You are just saying I need 25 floors. That's it. Whether you create 25 WBS or only one WBS, it's up to you. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
It is a
Because
ball figure.
we have no idea. We have no idea that what exactly is required. Yeah.
Not only that, you don't have even timelines as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Timelines. Yeah.
See, you don't have an idea means you don't have timelines. First
Yeah.
of all, when you need iron, when you need cement, when you need labor,
Yeah.
do you have an
Labor. Yeah.
idea?
Yes. Yes. No. No.
Nothing. You don't have
Timeline.
any idea.
Timeline sense is not there. Yeah.
Yes, no relationship with the timeline. All that you are saying, yes, I have 25 crores. I wanted to build 25, float building. That's it.
When the resource is required, when the bricks
Nothing.
are, that is yeah.
That's why I'm saying step by step.
Yeah.
This is the first step. What you are doing is step one. Okay, that is why you have only see if you see that one. This is where what you need to understand is sometimes maybe the top down approach. This we call it as top down approach. That means you are coming from top to bottom. You are started with project definition. From there to WBSS, from there to lower level WBSS, from there to network
Network
activities.
activities. Yeah.
This is what top down approach.
Yes. Sir.
Suppose earlier one network based activity. What is that we can say?
Bottom up.
Yes,
Bottom up. Yes. Bottom up.
bottom up approach.
Yeah.
See, you see the difference. Wherever you see the difference is if you are coming from bottom up, that means you are 100% accurate. That's what in and out you know what is to be done.
Yes. Yes.
If you are coming top down, you don't know anything what is to be done.
Yes.
See, quite opposite. So you need to understand this one. This is where always we use different methods of this one. Okay. So this is bottom up approach and this is what top down approach is. Top down approach is nothing but hierarchical cost estimate. You have only WBS structure, nothing else. WBS is your reference.
One
But
question, sir.
here you have activity is your reference. Here, why you are saying 100% accurate? You know what time my material is required, okay, and what time my resources is required to erect that material. Labor is required to erect or construct that material. So see that one, how the difference is. So if you are very clear what time and who is required here, then this is what the bottom up approach is. And if you don't have any relationship such that, and you have only WBSS in place, no relationship, no durations, dates, nothing, then in that case it is top down approach.
Sir, one question. It's like a building block in this case. Sir,
Yeah.
like assume that see, okay, this is clear. My question is maybe whether it's I mean, whether it's relevant or not. So you please clarify. So
Yeah.
as you said, like you have planned for 25 floors, right?
Yes. Yes.
And as in reality, the cost of each floor is different.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in this case, do we need 25 WBS elements or not?
No, that is you take a decision. Okay. Suppose we will go with that as well. See,
Okay.
first of all, top down approach means always remember you start with project, then you go with the level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, like that. Day by day you increase your percentage of accuracy. Means, see, suppose you started your training. Suppose let us even take our own training. I gave you very first day overview PPT, isn't it? All of you have gone through that overview PPT, isn't it? All of you. I'm asking question. You all have attended that.
Actually, in that case, the estimation should be revised every now and then. Am I right?
Yeah, we'll come to that one. We'll come to that one. My question to you, all of you, is you all have attended my overview training,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
isn't it?
yes, yes.
Whatever I am teaching today, didn't I cover that during our overview training?
Yeah.
Or am I teaching something which is Not at all there during our training. You tell me. These methods, whatever I'm teaching right now, forward, backward scheduling, or this hierarchical cost estimate, network cost estimate, were these topics covered during our overview training or not?
Yes, it is.
It is covered, okay? But the level of details what I have covered during overview session, is that the same today what I am covering? That
No, because
exactly.
hierarchical cost is not specified there.
It is specified, of course. It is specified. It
Uh-huh.
is only I have given the name and I said yes, hierarchical cost estimate. You can use WBS as a reference for cost estimate. That's it. That's the two sentences.
Okay.
But if you talk about now, how many points we are talking about? You have only 20% accuracy, and your top-down approach, and the durations and the dates are not available. But durations and dates, do you aware of that during our overview session? For all of you, durations and dates I have specified here. Were you aware of that during our overview session?
Yes, sir, I have.
Yeah, duration dates is specified there.
Specified, but do you aware of that one? That means completely, have you understood that during that time?
No, no,
No,
no.
no. Just an overview.
Correct. Then where did you get that?
In the subsequent classes.
Yes, in the subsequent project execution, that means our training execution, you got to know more.
Hello, the voice is not.
Lost. Lost. I think somebody has to call. He may not be knowing.
Actually, it is 40 minutes. It's over. 40 minutes also not over, but system. Hello, anybody is here? Anybody is there? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I'm trying to contact him, but he's on some other line, maybe.
No. That's why I'm speaking. Anybody is there or not? No. I can hear anybody voice or not. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
వినపడుతుందండి.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
Sorry, my internet got disconnected. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
I have to connect to the other internet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm sharing my screen. So we were discussing, like, no, once we started our training, you're not aware of all the terminology and what way this these approaches are being used, or what way we are going to use that. So this is what we call is step by step approach. So this is where you start with. This is step number one for your cost estimate. That means you only aware of what is that my WBS structure. You are not aware of what is my activities and all. More the time passes, better you know that, then you are going to keep expanding your structure. That is nothing but top down approach. Okay, more the time passes and start executing project, more details are available to expand project structure. That is what nothing but your top down approach. If you guys remember, yesterday we said very clearly, you can also go with you know top down approach or top down scheduling. Where do you go for that? I said very clearly.
Let you don't know the end date.
Yes, you see, you are not knowing that R&D outcome. You are not knowing that. In that case, what you can do is you keep adding WBSS and you keep adding the more details. As simple as that. Okay. To answer to your point, like, Janardhan, see, if you wanted to go with all 25 WBS, you create all 25. As you said, your assumption is what is you made as an assumption? One statement you said. Okay. What you made? You said each floor cost is different, isn't it? That's what you said,
Yeah, yeah,
isn't
you're
it?
right. Yeah.
Okay, if each floor cost is different, suppose you start executing your project. Suppose with hierarchical cost method you started your project. Then what you have to do here is, then you go to this guy, like, architect. You go and contact him. Then what is that he's going to say? Sir, for 25 floor building, this is the kind of width, breadth, or whatever, like, columns and beams. This is the size you need to have it. So now, don't you have more information now?
Yeah.
Now, what you have to do is, now floor one you plan it, isn't it? Go with floor one. Of course, root WBS, you have 25 crores. Suppose root WBS initially you have created already, isn't it? You have root WBS
Yeah.
with 25 crore is your budget. Suppose I'm just giving roughly, like, not necessarily you go through the same values what I'm giving. Okay, 25 crore is whatever you planned it here. Suppose. So now, floor one, he has given breadth, width, and all the columns and everything he has given. Now, if you go and you structure that entire floor one, how much you may get it? Maybe 2 crores is your cost of estimate
Okay.
for floor one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the case, floor two. Now you go and contact that guy. He's going to give you, like, maybe 1.75 crores is your now value. So more you time passes, more you go with, you can plan it like, each of them like this, 25 floors. Maybe 50 lakhs itself it may go off, 0.5 crores. Suppose this is one approach. Means as the time passes, you go with better planning. No, I don't want to do this one. I plan all my 25, WBS at one shot itself. That is also possible. Okay, but which one is more accurate? Going with all for 25 WBS one shot, or going with different WBS at different points of time?
I think at different points is more accurate, I think.
More accurate is different points, but that is what we call it. This is what incremental planning, and this is what big bang approach. So in big bang approach, you're not worried about all that. You know, I go with all the WBS. Maybe my average cost estimate is 1 crore for all the floors. Is that okay? That's what you do. Initially, if you don't know much about it, what do you have to do?
Yeah, distribute the amount according to the floors.
Exactly. 1 crore is my average cost estimate. I'm not worried about like a floor one is what is costing. Okay, this is my planning only. By the way, you don't have to worry anything about. Okay, this is my planning cost. Now, when it comes to my actual, okay, this is going to be 2.25 crores on reality, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it may happen.
This,
Yes.
yeah, this is what generally what happens. The error percentage of your planning. As simple as that one. There is nothing like you worry about, no, 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 whether this cost estimate is accurate or that cost estimate is accurate. No. You go with any planning. You know that one. Planned versus actual is your error, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a variance.
Variance, basically. That is what is nothing but your variance. Are you getting me?
Okay.
So, based on your variance, suppose you made a mistake here. Next time, if you go similar project, if you do it, now you have better idea now. My actual cost for 25 floor building is 2.25 crores. And now if you go 35 floor building, you plan it better. Now you say your planned cost is going to be 3.25 crores for going with 35 floor building. Or do you go with only 1 crore estimate? You don't go with, isn't it?
No, no.
Yes. Now you try to reduce your error percentage. More you experience, you try to reduce your error percentage. More you experience it, try to reduce error percent. Error percentage of planning values. So this is what basically what we say is experience and experienced project manager. He knows how to play the game. Okay, he is the better guy who can do better planning. So hence our idea is, see, there is no hard and fast rule. You have to use only this approach, you have to use only this approach. There is nothing like that. Any approach you use it, end of the day what you get it is, you get planned versus actual values. So your planned versus actual will give you clarity on whether you have this planning is accurate or this planning is accurate. Are we clear?
Yeah, but which one do you prefer, or which one do be impractical?
See, always remember that one. This is impractical. Sorry, not
Okay.
this one. This one is impractical. Yeah, one.
A
I'll tell
floor
you
by
why.
floor planning, right?
Yes, it's impractical. You know why? See, these people, what they do is, they go to CFO once only for approval. If you go with this method, you are going floor by floor, floor by floor, you're keep expanding. But people may not like that one. Practically.
Yes.
Whatever estimate you have, you give one shot. That's it. If he likes it, he will approve this for 125 crores. If he doesn't like it, he will reject that one. If you go with this approach, you keep changing all your values day by day, isn't it?
And nobody likes it and nobody approves it.
Exactly, exactly. So that is why always go with assumptions. You say assumption. Yes, I made an assumption. Each floor cost is going to be 1 crore. But end of the day, again, advantage of going with project system is you get actuals. Anyhow, actuals are always going to be vary with planned values. That way, you are safeguard yourself. That means, of course, more the accuracy and better the chances of winning the project and making the more profitability here.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Now, so Jaishankar, did you get that one? What is the way cost estimate is going to be?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's go to the system. Like what way we are going to consider that.
That means instead of going each WBS we will consider for a 25 building, that is or better.
Yeah, see, yeah, one shot you are clear about it, isn't it? Entire building you are going with one go,
Yeah, yeah.
rather going step by step. You see, practically more accurate is step by step, but people may not like that. Every time you are changing, like next week again, if I say the planned values are changing, next to next week, if I say planned values are changing, that they may not like that, isn't it? Practically.
Yeah.
So better you just one shot itself you go and make your own planning, like whatever way it is, just show them the values of it. Okay, now either we go accounting or here. Let's go this cost estimate of hierarchical cost estimate. Directly we can go here, and later on for other cost estimate already we have covered network cost estimate as well. That also we can go with. And now onwards we'll copy the existing one, we make changes in the this one, that also we'll do that one. But for this WBS cost estimate we go with scratch project. Okay, we'll go with the 25 floor building itself, so that is the best way.
Yes.
Okay, for that what I do is we'll see whatever hiccups are going to come during that time, we'll solve them. Okay, so suppose we go with maybe we start from scratch from one project. So suppose we go in the sequence only. Let's go and find it out any other available number here. So I'm going with this one. Find open number. That's what I wanted to try to open number here. So 38 is available. Let us go with that 38. And D is that whatever we have taken, or we can go with I if required. So this is WBS cost estimate. Okay. And we'll take any one of that investment is okay. Let's go here. Okay, project information deactivated, it's okay. Earlier whatever settings we have done it, based on that setting it is coming, it's okay. So now suppose we wanted to go with of course cost estimate for 25 floor building, isn't it? 25 floor building. Okay, this is what we take it. Okay, now I go with that. So now I go with WBS. My root WBS I keep it same thing. Okay, so I'll keep root WBS. So now I am getting into level 2. Okay, so here there is one thing you need to understand first is level 2. Okay, we are not going to have level 1. Level 2 is what we are going to go with. Shall we go directly each floor? Is it enough? Or if you are constructing 25 floor, don't you require parking area and common amenities, and those are common for all the floors, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So in that case, how to treat that?
I'm not getting, sir. What you trying to say? I'm not getting what you are trying to say. Hello, sir.
Actually,
if
if you for each and every floor when you are constructing, there
uh-huh.
are spaces like corridor, common spaces like corridor, then lift area. All those things has to be considered. That's what you are telling. Am
Gym,
I right?
park, swimming pool.
Not only that, actually, yes, swimming pool is the
Amenities.
best example.
Amenities.
Yeah,
Uh,
amenities common for all the floors.
Yeah.
I am
yeah,
not
yeah,
talking about each
yeah,
floor.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I am
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
common for all floors.
Yeah,
Okay,
there will be one community area will be there.
correct, correct.
Clubhouse.
And parking is one first of all. Okay,
Yeah.
and the road itself, road also required. Even you are constructing
Yeah,
25
Yeah.
floor
Road.
building, you need first of all road, isn't
Supermarket.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those things. Then how do you treat? That's what we are going to even treat that, isn't it? See, that is what planning means. See, how do you consider that?
Yeah, you're right. That
Isn't
cost
it?
is we are going to distribute across
Yeah,
the
yeah.
floors.
Just constructing 25 floor doesn't mean anything. You should consider everything like this. Okay.
yeah.
Now let's go with I'll see how I divide that. If I wanted to build that, this is what you need to understand. I say I'll create one WBS which is common for all 25. Suppose I'm just giving an example. Don't consider everything you have to follow same me. but you can use your own, terminology and mind
Yeah,
to design this one.
maybe it has amenities, sir. Amenities.
Yes, common, I would say, common, rather saying cost, amenities, huh?
Amenities is the right word.
Amenities for 25 floors. Is that okay? Whatever comes, whether it is inside that, I further, I can expand further, isn't it? Quite possible. Suppose I say main building is, I say only two. Main 25 floors. You see, I made now itself differentiated. My total cost for common amenities of 25 floors is here, and main 25 floors is here. Suppose I wanted to expand further, I go with, someone said, like, 25 floors use, like, 25 WBSs. Now I can happily use 25 WBS here. Level 3. I can use 25 now. Two. Okay, it is floor 1. Like that I can type. Floor 2, like that I can go up to 25 floors. Are you getting me what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All of you.
up to 25 floors. Yeah.
Yes, I can go up to 25 floors now.
Yeah.
4. This is 4. Okay, this is all are level 3 only. Always remember. This won't change.
Yes. Yes.
Okay? This won't change. So this I'll copy the floor value. Okay. So okay, this is wrong. See that? I can't use same existing value. I have to use 6, 5, 4. Sorry. Why 6 is coming all the way? You see that itself is taking a
5, 4.
4, 3. Okay, 2 is already enter. Okay, if you enter, then it will ask you again any errors are there. But if you don't enter, like, once you change and enter, that also makes sense. Okay. Now space bar I can use, and 4 is taking, and 7 is what I can go with, and 3 is this one. Now I'll copy this. Okay, again
I think
3.
3.
I think it is taking the values. That's the problem here. But however, it's okay. See, always remember, if you are using first time in the project you are creating first time, then you can't go with network structure. Always remember that. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you are doing this project first time, you can't directly go with network activities.
Yes.
You can't plan it. Why? Because first
Because
you have to structure your WBS, then only you can go to activities.
it is top to bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the interesting thing here is. Okay. Okay. 15 are done. So 24.
Here up to we give maximum 99.
No. You can go in numbers. Okay. In this case, you are telling, yeah. In this case, it is 99. We have used only 2 characters, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 characters will go up to 99. That is the limitation, isn't it? If you wanted to go, you can only 99. 99 in this level, of course, isn't it? Oh, 16 is there, or I've typed it. Let me just check here.
16
15
already
is there.
existing.
16.
It's already
No,
existing.
no. 16. 16 is not there. 15 only. I had to
16
start
two
with
times it was
16.
there, sir. 16 two times it was
16.
there. Here,
No, I copied it. No?
yeah.
90.
Sir, in practice, will people go more than 99? I don't think so. Will they?
No, in this case, it is we right now. It is only 99 is allowed here. Here,
No.
in this case.
Not in here. I mean, in general, will people go more than beyond 99?
No.
Yeah,
No.
very complicated.
Practically. See, practically 99 itself is a big number. Even 25. See, roughly we are going actually 25. But otherwise, what you can do is each 5 floor you can club. You know why I am saying that? As a best practice, better to club 5 floors. Why? See, assumption is each floor cost rather differentiate. You can differentiate every 5 floor cost. If you achieve that one, that makes a lot of visibility for you, operations wise. Are you getting me what I'm saying? Each
Yeah.
5 floors if you club means 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15. Like that, if you club, it makes easier for you for operational efficiency.
It's like 5 packages, making it 5 packs.
Ideally, isn't it? Ideally, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes, sir.
Rather going with individual, each floor. Okay, that's fine. Just for understanding, we are going with. Otherwise, as I said, more you experience, you will get to know, like, how to play that.
If you design 5 then it will be structure wise. It will maintain again WBS under that 5 WBS like that.
Yes. You have to club. Yes, 5 WBS you go to club. That's what I'm saying. You go with that structure. Okay, just try with that one. See, don't go with what I am giving. See, what I am giving may not be the best. What I am saying is, you yourself can analyze. That's what I'm saying. Okay. In that case, level 3 will come as 5 floors, and within that, we will go with 1 to 5 like that.
Level 4, level 5, level 6 like that. Yeah.
Yes, you can go a number of. Okay, that's the idea. Okay. Now, if you go with this one, so common amenities, if you want to expand now, what you can do is now expand and go with clubhouse or whatever you wanted. You can say that one under one as well. Let's go with even expand that and say parking and other stuff. Let us even expand that. Okay, that also. First one. First one also, at least 3 or 4 things we can expand that. 01. It is level 3. So here parking area.
Yeah, parking area.
Parking area, and next is swimming pool or road. Road, as we discussed, road is one thing. Road. Okay, road. Then
it is swimming pool like that.
yes. Swimming pool.
Clubhouse.
Then clubhouse. Huh? Okay.
Guard house.
Yeah, God place like yeah. So you can do the temple area.
Yeah, temple. Yeah. Temple.
Right. Suppose you can go n numbers. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So fine, like these many, maybe you can go more actually. So now, so these are all common amenities. See that by the way, common thing is mandatorily you have to create each project. Most of the cases, I'm telling you this. Why I am taking this one is then you will understand better. Like this, even for a given project or new product development, anything, any project you take it, maybe you plan technically something under one WBS and common thing under one WBS. means maybe for a given project you wanted to capture all admin expenses. Can you capture all admin expenses for each floor? Is it
Not
possible?
possible. Not
Not possible.
Correct.
It's not
In
possible to
that
capture
case,
each
put
and every
it
level.
in common amenities. Yes, common amenities itself. Yes, common amenities itself. Go and say admin. Okay, like that. Of course, since we are going with here, we are going with something different. I'm just saying, like for you, just an idea. Like how do you go about structure? Okay. Now, if I have structure like this, all that now I have to do is now let's see what are the other parameters. First and foremost thing is if any of the WBS is here, this should be enabled with planning element. Okay, that is not right now enabled. Okay, but I'm just saying it should be enabled. Okay, for others also it should be enabled. Whatever you are doing as a planning, that WBS must be enabled with planning element. Right now it is not there. It's okay. First, let me go to planning transaction, then let me try, so that what happens we'll see all of you. Okay, so I'll go through the path so that everyone will understand. Maybe financials, yes, maybe planning, cost in WBS, planner. Okay, it's not that. Allocation, budgeting, cost in WBS, for payments, not this one. Copy cost and what is this? No, this is payment. Okay, special. Okay, progress dates, resources. How come it is financials? It should come allocation, transfer price. These are all settlement overhead. No. CJ40 is the transaction code. I'm just checking where it is available. Shall we search this one? CJ40, if I wanted to know, we can search here.
Control F, we can search. Control F.
Yeah, here it is already there. CJ40. Yeah, it has come here. This is an investment projects. It has come. What about project systems? Can I say plus so that it will show further?
Yeah.
Fine, next.
CJ40N, sir. What is that?
No. CJ40. It's not 40N. It is CJ40, just 40. So now it is showing under investment projects. I don't want to go to investment project. I wanted to go with project systems. Shall I say plus? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You can plus it.
Yeah, now it is
Fine, next.
still not showing. It is stuck there only, it seems. Okay, let's go with CJ40 anyhow. CJ40 is the transaction code. So you can see that one. This is a cost planning screen, and where you can see that one cost planning. This is the project and currency, of course, whatever currency by default let it take, and version is 0. Okay, just enter. So go with cost planning. Either case is fine. So now you see that one. All of them are with one. This is at project definition level, and this is at level 2. Of course, this is root WBS, but description won't come. That is only the difference. What you need to understand. So this is the project whatever we have, and here all the WBS are appearing here. You see that. If we come down, I can minimize. So you can see these are all level 1. Whatever you see it here, and level 2 is 1 and hyphen 2, and if you want to expand, you can expand here. So in one, whatever we have here, you can drag it here, whatever level you wanted to go with, and next is this one. And if you see, whatever cost you wanted to give here, as I said, you give top down. That's what I said, isn't it? Okay, now if you give total, your root WBS is 25 crore, just enter 25 crore. 10 lakhs, 25 lakhs, 2.5 crore, 25 crore. Are we clear? The moment I enter, what is that it is showing now? Earlier there was nothing, values are here. The planned total is appearing here, see?
Yeah.
And distributable are 25 crore. That means you can distribute further to the down, that distributable means. And distributed means already distributed values. Of course, this we will discuss during our budgeting class. But however, what you need to understand is there are total planned values are appearing here. So this 25 crore I can distribute further, means suppose my total amenities expenses are 5 crore, suppose I'm just giving a rough figure, okay? 5 crore is our total amenities cost. 10 lakhs. 1 crore. Okay, this 5 crore. 5 crores. How much is left here? See, these values are changing. See that the moment I give 5 crore, what happened here? Distributable value. Now, how much is distributed? 5 crore is being distributed now.
Yeah.
How much left over with?
20.
20 crore. Now, it is up to me how I wanted to distribute. Suppose I want to distribute 80 lakhs for each of them, or for first initial 5 floors I distribute something. It's up to us. Okay. Suppose I don't want to see, never distribute everything in one shot itself. If you distribute everything in one shot, later on you may get trouble, isn't it? So suppose 25 floors we are left with, and 20 crore is my what I left with. So maybe we will go with 25 into 60 lakhs, or yeah, 60 lakhs each floor. So 15 crore is what we can distribute. So let me go with 60 lakhs, suppose. Oh, how much is that?
10.
Yeah, 60 lakhs. Okay. Now, this is what I am going to distribute it for each floor, suppose. Oh, this is one. No, 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 this is wrong. I can only distribute to the two. I have to go with two. I'll minimize this first. So here I want to distribute 15 crores for all my 25 floors together. 15 crores. See? $15 crores. Yes, 15 crores. Now you see, if I enter, how much is the distributed? 20 crores is distributed, and 5 crores is left with for the distributable. Now, so 25 into 60 lakhs. Each one I distribute further down. See? $60 lakhs. I'm distributing for each floor. See, if there is an inconsistency, it will throw an error. If total is not matching, or what you distributed is more than that, whatever planned value, it won't allow you to proceed further. Of course, error will throw. That's what top down means. You have to look for consistency. Whereas bottom up means you just add that lower values, whatever is there. You don't have to even worry about what are the values appearing there, isn't it? Are you getting what I'm saying? Bottom up, you don't have to do this much, if at all you wanted to. Now, if you go to level 2 of this one, then you will get to know how much is the distributable and distributed value. See, for this level, how much is distributed already? 15 lakhs. Anything left over with here? All of you? Nothing. Why? Because you planned for 15 crores, you already distributed 15 crores. You have zero left over for the further distribution. at this level. See that? Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Now, if there is increase, suppose I add 1 rupee here. Suppose, let's see what happens. Suppose first I will save, then will come back and make changes. Suppose. So now no changes, isn't it? Data was saved absolutely. Suppose I wanted to change my planning value. Suppose that's my idea. Suppose let's see what happens. Now I come and change 1 rupee here. See what has happened? Already -1. I do not know if this is planning only. Let's see whether it is going to allow to save or not. Let's see. That is allowed because it's a planning value. But otherwise, in budgeting, not even a single penny it is going to allow. It is going to block for any further processing. Since it is a planning, it's okay, -1. Like not only that, and in the backend settings, they would have allowed that one, some error tolerance. That's why it is allowed. But otherwise, it will not allow even a single penny in negative values. Here it is allowed. Okay. So now distributable value is what it is coming. So this is what cost planning. Suppose you further drill down. You can't add any network, WBS here. If you wanted to add or make any changes, you have to go to project structure CJ20N and further add that. Floor 1. Now suppose you wanted to change that floor plan to electrical, plumbing, and civil like that. You plan that way. Suppose this you wanted to further add. Suppose more the time passes. Suppose next month. So you have for floor 1 like further distribution means civil work how much is required, and suppose here I wanted to go with floor 1. You have more information. Suppose what is that information is the drill down 01. It is level 4. I'm just giving at least 5 of them. 4, 4, 4. Okay. Here it is 2, 3, 4, 5. So shall I say here again floor 1 also someone said common activities are going to come, isn't it? Common area and lift. Is that okay?
Yes.
Floor 1. Hello?
Yeah.
Sir, we are hearing.
You can give that as well. Okay. Next is civil work. Next is plumbing. Next is electrical. Next, what we can say? Next, one more left word. Interior. Okay, it's okay. That's fine. So like that, you can now go for each floor plan. Now distribute that 60 lakhs with whatever you have values. So now I have increased my structure. You see that one. That means this won't happen in a day. It happens actually next month or next to next month. The more you get the details, and now you go to again CJ40 and add the further details. So it's okay. Go here, cost planning, and you can also select WBS if at all you want to directly go with the only WBS. So I'll minimize.
CJ20N itself, we are not able to navigate to this screen. Huh?
No. It's entirely different. See, budgeting is entirely different profile actually altogether. This planning and budgeting is entirely different.
Okay.
CJ20 you can't do it. I mean, there is a cost planning. You can check that values. You can check always.
No. Is there from CJ20N? Is there any navigation to this screen?
No, maybe in the planning board we'll check, but not from the CJ20N, at least to my knowledge. Okay. Now You see that one, whatever we have had at level 4 now appearing. Now that 60 lakhs, now you can distribute. Maybe, 10 lakhs each, like that we can go with. 10 lakhs each. So like that for each floor, you can go till the level of details what you get it. So here also there is no limitation. How many WBS levels you can go? No limitation. You can go up to 99 levels as we discussed earlier. So you can go up to 99 levels, no limitation on that number of WBS lower levels. But more you time passes, more you get to know more the details, and you keep expanding your project. Okay. You keep expanding your project values. So now, okay, you are asking like, from CJ20 can we go jump to cost planning? Okay, let me just check here if anywhere more. Go to mass sales pricing is there, hierarchical graphics planning board you can go, and extras no, edit cost plan versus actual, no way. Okay, the previous element building plan, no. Okay, only leftover is, let's go to project planning board. Let's go there. Maybe if it is there, it should be there in the project plan, but CJ20 and it is not there. Satya, it is not there. You can't jump.
Okay.
Okay, and here
What is that easy cost planning?
easy cost planning is another cost method what we are going to discuss.
Okay.
Okay, and now if I select all, maybe more. Okay, whether cost over, okay, let me go here. If at all there, it should be here only. Yeah, cost overview. No, it's not there. It's only picking the network cost estimate, not that easy cost estimate. No, oh sorry, hierarchical cost estimate. It's not picking. No, here also not there. Edit. Then anywhere here, objects, functions, calculate cost schedule, select. No, this is not there. No such function. It is entirely different. CJ40 is what you have to go there. Okay, now this is base for us to go for budgeting. So suppose, when do you go for budgeting? Now let's start that our real topic when we start like 2 weeks before. So now you have seen that one hierarchical cost estimate, isn't it? You have seen that one, how it is happening, isn't it? Now
Can
tell
we
me.
put there CJ40 and also CJ40, the transaction code?
Yeah. We keep that
Otherwise,
one. See,
we'll
we are going to
forget.
discuss everything. No. It's not that. All cost planning, we are going to take that screenshot. Shall I take now itself then? Hierarchical cost estimate. I'll take now itself then. Okay. In that case, rather going with CJ40. Okay. Then I'll take now itself. Okay. So what is the input is required here? Hierarchical cost estimate. Cost estimate or prerequisites.
You should have the project. Project should have been created, and then all the levels should be there. From there, we can create the cost estimate.
Project must be available, isn't it?
Yeah.
With WBS structure. All of you, isn't it? This is the first step what you need. That means if you are going with hierarchical cost estimate, first you should have project in place with WBS structure. That is more important. Once you have that in place, then you can go for hierarchical cost estimate. So that is important one. First, let us take this as a screenshot here first. Okay, I am writing even each transaction code so that you all can understand that one. Okay, this is available. Then go to CJ40. Now save this. Of course, by default, it takes the value of previously used project. These are all input values. You can say input values. Okay. Then once you have input values, to get in inside. So here you will find that all the levels of details. Now for you to drag it here, okay, maybe I'll drag it this way. Okay. Now if you want it at level wise, you can go and minimize that at level 1 and level 2. Like this you can expand. Shall I say input at root level WBS and distribute the same to lower level here? Shall I say this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Input land value at root WBS and distribute the same to lower level WBS. Okay. This is what screen. Further, we can expand that to level 2 into level 3 WBS as well. Okay, that I will write the another step. So this is what we distributed. Maybe yeah. Maybe this which one will take? That's better. Okay, yeah, I will take this one. Further distribute values to lower level. So you all understood planned value, distributable and distributed values. Of course, this will come in the budgeting anyhow, but just have an understanding of so that it makes sense for you. Further distribute values from level 1 to level 2 to lower. Okay. Level 3. So the same can be proceeded further. Okay. The above step will be continued till reach lowest level. Okay. So this is what, but of course, this distribution, will it happen at one shot or is it going to happen timely?
Timely.
The distribution of values will happen based on project structure availability. Shall I say this one?
Yeah.
Okay, more you expand and better the kind of exposure what you get it. So this is what hierarchical cost estimate. So now once we are done with this one, that's what we get to the basics of budgeting now. Okay, today let's get that basic of budgeting as well. Now are we clear? At least one cost planning, hierarchical cost estimate.
Yes, sir. Yes, clear.
Okay, now if we're clear, then at least we'll cover the basics of budgeting. Suppose we are done with cost estimate, then what we do with that cost estimate? Okay, it's good. We have we are done with cost estimate. What do you do? Okay, step number one, you made a initial cost estimate. Then what you do? We set the step by step procedure. What is the step two?
Then it should go for approval.
Planning will go or something else will go for approval. Who will do the planning? The planning, above planning. Who does the above planning?
Means on that day we have discussed that project manager.
Project manager.
Generally, by taking inputs from all other team members, project manager does the cost estimate. Okay, isn't it? Are we clear? Estimate taking inputs from team members or others as well. Okay, that's good. 25 crores is what we have given as a planned estimate. Now, who is the authority in an organization to say yes or no to these planned values? Who has authority?
President or vice president?
Financial controller.
CFO.
CFO, that is
Approve
finance vice president or
planned values. So ultimately it is either financing, isn't it? VP finance or whoever is there. Okay, basically finance head.
finance vice president.
Shall I say finance head?
Yeah.
It's okay, whoever, doesn't matter. Designation may vary. Okay, finance head has an authority. Okay, this is technically what you planned is planned values. Is financial head is going to approve the planned values?
No, finance head is not any plan values. Yeah. He is the decision maker by approval. He is just approval only.
Correct. What I'm asking is,
See,
okay,
after approving the plan, the budget, it will be converted to budget.
Correct. Budget, when it is going to happen in the organization?
Once the approval is coming, yeah.
Actually, if you see, finance head will ask for budgeted values at the financial year beginning.
Yeah.
Isn't it? When is that financial head is going to ask for all these values?
They will check whether the budget is available for this year.
Initial stage.
He does that at the beginning of the financial year, even before the financial year, I would say that. See, suppose April 1st is our financial year. So when is that the budget estimates are going to done for each department?
Before April only, because March.
Somewhere around
February, correct. So after January, they start the finance estimates. Okay. So finance head will review all the estimates or plan, whatever you name it, estimates. I'm just saying a word called estimates. Okay, before financial year starts, isn't it?
Yes.
So now tell me your project. Suppose now you have to link yourself. How the project is going to progress. Now you are going to give these values in the month of February. Ideally, it is in the month of February, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose February 20 is what you have to give the values. Okay. How much details you know during February 20. Suppose your real project starts in the month of September or October somewhere, isn't it? Obviously, project will start somewhere in the after June or July, whatever is there, this financial year, 20. Now, how much details you have during February 20?
Just the basic, like it is going to cost this much and the duration is this much.
Exactly. That means any project estimates what you start is you have only details of WBS during your budget estimates. Most of the means there are certain cases you might have like suppose you are starting your project April 1st. During that time you might have better details. Okay, why? Because you have only 2 months left with, so you have better details. But suppose you are starting in the month of December or January. Do you have details in the month of February itself?
Yeah, because we have started at December, so we have some details.
No,
Yeah.
no. You are going to start next December. Next December.
No.
You don't have, isn't it?
Yeah.
So at that stage, what is that details you have? You might have only details at WBS level, not at the network activities level. Until unless this is a similar project of existing one, like 5 floors building, same 5 floors building if you are constructing, maybe small changes are there here and there. Otherwise, it is not, isn't it? Are you getting me what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of you.
Because at the time of starting point, we are scratch. We don't know. Yeah.
Correct. That is what it is going to happen now. How to convert this? The trick here is if you are using top-down approach, means if you don't know anything, then you go with top-down. Suppose you know most of them. Suppose you are using 5 floors building, again 5 floors building. What is that approach you have to use? Suppose you are, see, most of the time organizations, 90% of the cases or more than 90%, what they do is they repeat similar products or similar orders.
Yeah.
More than 90% of the cases, organizations will execute similar projects or products. See, what we discussed, new to the world, new to the organization, are only less than 10%. I make it very clear. New to the organization, new to the world may not be executed by many organizations. Okay, new to the organization kind of projects are less than 10% in any organization. 10%. Okay, so we are talking about 90% of the cases. What we are telling is it is similar to what you have already executed. In that case, what kind of cost estimate is helpful for us if it is similar projects? What kind of project, I mean, planning is helpful for us? It is bottom up approach. Why are you like
Network plan.
Yeah, it's
bottom up
already
approach?
exist. Yeah, we know this.
Yeah, isn't it? Why are you thinking? 90% of the cases we use, bottom up approach. 90% of the cases. Okay, and 10% of the project cases, top down approach. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Don't get confused. So though these methods you know that doesn't mean that we are going to use every time. No, that's not the case. So only 10% of the cases or projects you go with top down approach. 90% of the cases you go with bottom up approach only. That's why you should get familiar with the network cost estimate far better than 10% of the cases. What is that is of course hierarchical cost estimate and other methods you can use. Now suppose this is how are you going to convert this to budget? That is what we are going to discuss now. This is a process wise we are going to discuss, and next class we'll start the practical thing as well. Now, how are you going to convert this? planned values to budget.
Your screen was struck.
Lost your screen.
Lost my screen? Okay. Let me reshare. Stop sharing. No, still it is showing sharing only. That's what I stopped the sharing and I reshared that one. Okay, some refresh problem, I guess. Okay. Suppose we are saying always go with bottom up approach for your planned estimate. That's what you are saying. 90% of the cases, what you go with is
Bottom up.
bottom up approach. So in the bottom up approach, what happens is you start from lower level and you accumulate values to the higher level and you have cost estimate. I will just, I think this anyhow we discussed there as well. Let me go with, it's a three-step process. Just these are all values at lower level WBS or level activities. Okay, you have values at lower level. Okay, what you do is you accumulate those values to the higher level. WBS, and this is being converted to
Root WBS.
at project definition directly. Root WBS or project definition. I would say at project level values. Okay, project definition level. Okay. Now you have to convert these values to, I would say, budgeted values at project definition level. That is nothing but higher level WBS. Always remember that. Okay. So now all that we need to do is just copy the values. That means convert. Convert is nothing but copy the values. Okay. Now what I do is I'll give this one, this arrow. Convert these values. Now what you do is distribute these values to lower level WBS. So here what I am trying to say is like this. So this guy is dancing, huh? Okay. Huh? Okay. This guy is dancing. We can't do anything. Okay. Yes. And so basically what happens here, what we are trying to say is so this is what most of the cases we go with bottom up approach for the planned values and top down approach for the budget. So what we are saying is here it is bottom up approach for planned values Okay, it is always going with bottom up approach and top down approach for budget. See, that means you start with the lower elements. That it means, see, not necessarily you have to only use this method. No, this is what preferred or recommended one. Are you getting what I'm saying? All of you. Are you with me?
Yeah.
See, go with this method means you have to only go with this method. I'm not saying that one. This is preferred one. We are not saying you have to only go with the no. This is preferred one because it, see, earlier you have seen that one. I am distributing manual, isn't it? If you go with bottom up approach, you don't have to do anything. All that you need is just sigma. We'll see that in next class how to do sigma. It's very simple method. Okay. Now, if you wanted to distribute your values, top down is easy. Rather going with bottom up. Top down means why top down approach is top values must always either greater than or equal to lower level values. Always remember. See the difference. In budget, suppose this guy has, like, suppose at project definition level, you have 1 crore rupee. For lower level, you can either only distribute 99 lakhs 99,999 or 1 crore. But you can't go beyond 1 crore. Means 1 crore, 1 rupee is not possible. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So not even a single penny. You can't distribute beyond that. That is why, that means you distribute whatever value is there to the lower levels. How many lower level WS you distribute that one, and based on that you book your actual cost. That is nothing but your commitment or whatever you name it. Okay. So here is the case. That is what you need to do is you always try to use these two methods. These are all best practices. Never mind like no, do I need to use only this way? Not required. Okay, this is only the best practices what we are telling. As per SAP best practice, better to go with bottom up approach for the planned values and top down approach for the budgeted values. This is what the linkage between planning and budgeting. Simple. That's what. How it is related is planning values, you convert them as a budget. Okay, there are ways and means you can do that one. You can convert 100% planned values into budget, or you can reduce the percentage to 80%, 70%. Like that also you can reduce that values. So it is CFO or finance head wish whether he is going to approve 100 per whatever you have submitted, or he may say 80% of whatever you submitted values are being approved, 20% I am rejecting. Is it not possible?
Yes.
Okay, finance head may approve 100% of planned value, or he may approve a partial percentage of planned value. It is his wish. Okay, so that is not in our case. Like it is based on his wish. He is going to either approve 100% or he is going to approve partial percentage. It is up to him. So based on whatever values are available, that only you can distribute. You can't say planned values I have submitted 25 crores. No. I will distribute 25 crores. Is it possible? Suppose he has approved only 20 crores. But then what happens? Then what happens? And if you have deficit, more you commitments are created, then if you need additional fund, then you have to go with supplements. Okay, Supplements of budgets, where do you go? Additional funds. Okay. Suppose next case is transfer of budget. Where it happens?
When there is an excess of budget.
Suppose you suppose the CFO is like or you are a project manager for two projects. Project A to project B, transfer of value. It's very simple, of course, but a little bit complex when it comes to system. But on the top, it is very simple. Like transfer of budgeted value from project A to project B. This is what we are also going to see. And third one is, see, transfer of budget is very tricky. For project A, if you say transfer from project A to B, what does it mean? Project A value gets reduced, project B value gets increased. Okay, but supplements are always positive. Means additions. Here it is negative and positive both. Next is returns. Generally, it won't happen. Of course, just for understanding purpose. Returns. So it is always transfer of budgeted values or return of budgeted values. There is no transfer actually. Return, surrender or return. Okay. Return of budgeted values. It is always negative. It is quite opposite to our supplement. You are returning. Basically, it won't happen. Suppose, as you know, all know that one. Why we don't do this one? Suppose even if you are not able to spend this budget, you don't return. Why? See, there is interesting thing. In project systems, you get planned versus budgeted versus budget versus actuals. So you can always see these reports. So you know that one, whether what is my, suppose finance head may not approve 100%, then I know my planned value is so and so, my budget value is less than that one. Then I know whether my budget is enough for me to execute that, or is it not enough for me to execute. How many times I went with the supplement, how many times I went with transfers and all. So I need not have to worry about returns. If you even don't return it, your budget values will show that one, your budget value is always going to be more than your actual value, isn't it? Tell me, your your commitment items are actual, isn't it? Your budgeted values are not going to be higher than the actual values. I'm asking you.
Yes, sometimes.
No, it is always. Otherwise, you can't go with commitments, isn't it? PRPO, how do you do that?
That's commitment.
Suppose,
Commitment.
yeah, your budget value is always going to be more than your actual value or equal. Suppose, let's go with theoretically. Suppose in this project, 25 crores is our suppose planned value versus budget he has approved only 20 crores. What do you think that actual value?
5 crores?
No, there is one thing you have to understand here. Without supplements or transfers, what is your value? So that is what conditions. 19.9 crores. Suppose I am just giving, okay? Without supplements and without transfer. Suppose you made a supplements. In that case, without supplements. Suppose you made a supplements. In that case, what are these values? I told you, supplement means additions.
So which means the figure will go up, without means it will reduce.
Correct. This is the case. See, with supplements. That means 5 crores is supplement for you. That means initially you planned 20 crores, but that is not enough for you to execute this project. You made another 5 crore as a your supplement. You from figure itself you can see that one. Your original budget is this one. That is what there is a formula what we are going to discuss. There is a original budget, initial budget, original budget, and current budget. Like that, there are scenarios which we are going to discuss. Okay, original budget is going to be there. Then current budget is going to be there. Current budget is based on original budget plus or minus of these things. Okay. Next is we are going to see that one formula. Simple formula. Oh, so everywhere we are going to use that one. Simple one. Okay. Not much. This is what we are going to use science basically. That's it. Okay. So that is what is going to happen generally. Okay. If transfers are happened again, these values will get changed. Okay. Yeah. So far, any doubts or anything?
Is there a terminology we use, riders? Is that the same like supplements? I think different terminology. Sometimes people will use riders. Is that the one?
What is that?
Riders. I mean,
I
add-ons.
don't know. Maybe in our PS we use terminology called supplements only.
Okay.
If maybe see some people may use different countries may use different thing, isn't it?
Okay.
Any questions?
Actually, budget supplement only they generally use. The term.
Not necessary. Some countries may use like their own terminology.
Uh, but in
But
SAP they use only supplement.
yeah. In SAP it is SAP supplement only. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a third method is also when important one is there fourth method of course unit cost estimate is also there. That is very simple like easy cost planning and unit cost estimate both are same only similar. But I'll show you like what is the way those two are there. But meanwhile budgeting if you understand that one, then we complete that one cycle and we go back and check those other two cost estimates. Otherwise you get confused. But don't get confused. Those cost estimates are meant for different purpose. That is why. Okay.
So in
See,
this case,
easy.
planning and budgeting is like something different here. I mean, it's like inverse relation. Planning goes in bottom up,
Yes.
and
Yes.
budgeting goes in top down.
Yes. Absolutely. That is the reason we are given this one. And by the way, easy cost estimate. Someone has asked that we use it for customer projects. I make it very clear. Okay. To answer to that point, easy cost planning is used for customer quotations. Okay, this is only used for customer projects, by the way, to put it in that way. Okay, so ECP we call it famously known as ECP. So this is used for that customer projects only. That's why if you are not using customer projects, don't even use that one. That's what I'm saying. Very clear and clear instructions as per best practices. Never use easy cost estimate other than quotations. If it is a customer project, yes, you can go with easy cost estimate. Otherwise, don't even use that. Clear? Yeah. Anything else? Yeah. This I'm going to share that one. Yesterday's one.
And I will come to next week.
Yeah, I'm going to share that one anyhow. So be clear. Like this what happens generally. I mean, cost estimates is interesting topic to you guys. Like based on your like financial background. So budgeting is maybe that really makes sense for you guys, since it is replacement for internal order. So you should learn like budgeting part of it properly.
Funds management is this, yes.
Yeah, your replacement for funds management as well, by the way. See, funds management is for OPEX and budget management is for CAPEX and OPEX, both the cases.
Yes.
Okay. We'll see that one. I'll share like my experience with the different scenarios as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Done. Anything else?
Nothing.
Fine. Thank you all.
Okay, sir.
See you next week. Okay. Thanks for your time.
Okay, good night. Have a
Yeah.
nice
Good
week
night.
ahead.
Take
Good
care.
night, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Thanks.
Thank you all.
Yes. Yes.
Good
Thanks so
night.
much.